Hello dear students, this is Neha Sharma. Today in this video, we are going to do one new topic of chapter number 1, sentences and phrases. In our previous videos, we have come across the sentences, definition, kinds of that, parts of sentences and objects also we have done. Now, in this part of the video, we are going to see what are phrases and how many kinds of phrases are there. With that, we will learn how to identify the different kinds of phrases in the different sentences. So dear students, as we have studied that phrases are also a group of words, but phrases are those group of words which are not having a proper meaning, or they do not give a complete sense. Now, question is this: when a group of words will not give a complete sense, when it does not have a subject and it does not have a verb. Second thing, when it does not have a finite verb. So in that case also it is a phrase. Now, if we talk about phrases in detail, let's see what are phrases. So the definition says, phrase is made up of a group of words that make sense but not complete. Suppose I'll say, under the chair. Now what is under the chair? That is not there, means subject is missing. And moreover, with this subject, the verb is also missing. But if I add the cat is sitting under the table, so I have added two things here. One is the cat and the second one is sitting, right? So that cat is acting as a subject and sitting is a verb here. Now the cat is sitting under the table. This is a complete sentence. This is not a phrase, but under the table was only the phrase because it was not having a subject, it was not having a verb. Now let's see, my mother is a good cook, right? And if I'll say you to find out the phrase in the sentence, so how you will do? As I've told you, that will not have a subject and that will not have a predicate, right? The verb. So my mother, what is that? My mother is a subject. This my mother is a subject, clear? And this is helping verb, so this is verb we will say. A good cook, this is a part of the sentence which is a phrase, clear? This is working as a phrase, and moreover this is having a modifier also, a good cook. So this is what? Modifier here. So this phrase will generally start with the modifier, okay? A good cook, right? Now it is what I have to do. My mother is a good cook. So this part, a good cook, because if I'll just remove the sentence here, my mother is, so this rest of the sentence with me is a good cook. Now what is this? This is a phrase. This is a group of words, but this is not having a subject. This is not having a verb, right? Second sentence. The dog was sleeping. Here, subject is what? The dog. This is subject. Was sleeping is a verb. Now if I will take this in a corner and I will just cut it out, subject and verb, both the things. So the sentence which will be remaining, so that is what? In a corner. So this in a corner is what? Once again, that will become phrase. It's a group of words which is not having a subject, which is not having a verb. See third sentence, he wanted to learn French, right? So once again, he is what here? Subject, wanted is verb. Now to learn French, to learn French. This is what? This is the left portion which is not having subject either, not the verb. So what is that? To learn French is what here? Phrase, right? Now let's see the features of the phrases. What are the different features of the phrases? First one is, phrases do not have a subject or a predicate. Complete predicate is not there. Second one, they cannot stand by themselves. They do not make complete sentence. Now I will see these all parts. A good cook, in a corner, to learn French. Can these sentences stand alone? No. These are not having the subjects and the predicate. They do not make the complete sense. So all these sentences, all these parts of the sentences which are circled, these are phrases. Clear? Now, we have to learn that these phrases are of three kinds. The phrases are of three kinds. Types of phrases are, number one is noun phrase, number two is adjective phrase, and number three is adverbial phrase or adverb phrase. You can directly do. Now, what is this noun phrase? Let's see that. So, I have written the definition here. A noun phrase is one that acts as a noun. A noun phrase is one that acts as a noun. Now, see example number one. I want to eat pizza. This is very simple and very easy trick I want to give to you. If you want to get the noun phrase in a sentence given to you, then you have to frame the question with the words what. Or in some cases it may be who, but generally it will be what. Okay? You have to frame the question with the word what. But where you have to frame that question with what? Let's see. I have told you the subject and the verb should not be there. So here I want. I is what? Subject. And want is what? That is verb. So these two words are not required here. And to eat pizza, that is required here. But I want to get, this is a phrase surely, to eat pizza. This is a phrase, but which kind of phrase it is, that we have to get. So for that, you have to frame a question with word what. Okay, generally with what, but in some cases it can be who also. So I want to eat pizza. You have to frame the question with the words which are not required here. That is I and want. That is what? Subject and verb. So here you will do what I want. What I want. And the answer is what? Answer you will get in the part which is, to eat pizza. Right? Which is not included in subject and verb. So, to eat pizza. Listen once again. When you want to get the answer, that which kind of phrase it is what? You have to frame question with what, and by using the words which are subject and the verb which are not included in the part of phrase. So, what I want. This is the question, and the answer of what I want is where I wanted to eat pizza, or directly to eat pizza. So this to eat pizza is what? That is a noun phrase. It's quite simple. Only there is a need of attention and understanding. Please listen carefully. If you want to get the noun phrase in the sentence, you have to make the question with word what, right? And that what you have to frame a question with the help of the subject and the verb, which is not including in the part of phrase, right? Let's take the second sentence. She likes to sing. Now here, what you have to sort out, you have to get verb and the subject. So she is what here? Subject, and likes is what? Verb. Now what she likes? What she likes? She likes to sing, right? She likes to sing. So this to sing is what? Answering the question what she likes, and answer is to sing. So this part which is giving us the answer, that is noun phrase, right? Let's see the third one. His hobby is making sketches. His hobby is making sketches. So his hobby is what? Subject. Is what? Verb. Now making sketches is left here. Making sketches is left. So this making and sketches, this is what? This is noun phrase. What is his hobby? His hobby is making sketches. So noun phrase is used as a noun in a sentence, and this is answering the question, answering the word what with the help of subject and the verb, right? Next, the boy saw a big crowd. Now, what is the subject here in the sentence? The subject is the boy. What is saw in the sentence? That is verb, right? So, these subject and verbs will help us to frame the question with what. If we are able to make the question with what, then the answer which what is answering, that will be noun phrase. So the boy saw, but what the boy saw? So what is the answer? Answer is a big crowd. So this a big crowd, this is having a modifier to a big crowd. This is a noun phrase in the sentence. It's quite easy, right? Let's see the next one. I hope to win the first prize. Fifth sentence is I hope to win the first prize. I hope to win the first prize. So here I is what? Subject, and hope is what? Verb. Now what I have to do? I have to just frame a question with word what, right? So what I hope. What I hope, and the answer is to win the first prize. Now you will see, speak that, ma'am, you said there is the verb is not required here, but here win is verb, right? But that win is not finite verb here. It is non-finite verb, to win, right? To win is non-finite verb. To infinitive, that is to plus verb first, that is called infinitive. So this is not verb here. Finite verb is not required here. So it is to win the first prize. So this is answering the question to win the first prize, and this is a phrase to win the first prize. So this is noun phrase, right? Next is, did you enjoy reading this book? Did you enjoy reading this book? Right? Now what you have to do, you have to sort out first subject, and then you have to sort out the verb, and then you have to frame the question with word what. You can remove this who, because in your syllabus I think there is nothing which you can frame with what. So this what will do, what will help you actually, you have to remind always when you have to get this noun phrase, you have to frame the question with what. If you are able to frame the question with what and the answer is answering that what, so that is what? Noun phrase. Now see, 6 sentences. Did you enjoy reading this book? Right? Now, did we will take, you will take, enjoy we will take from here, because you is what? Subject. Enjoy is main verb and did is helping verb. What is the left portion? Reading this book, right? Reading this book. Now reading, once again you will say that is a verb, but that is not a finite verb. That is a non-finite verb. That is a non-finite verb, and we will learn in the next chapters about that non-finite verb. Right now you have to learn that this reading is not working as a main finite verb here, right? So this is non-finite verb. Now reading this book is what? Reading this book is what? That is noun phrase. Reading this book is noun phrase. Next one is, the boy denied stealing the money. The boy denied stealing the money. Now here the boy is subject, denied is the finite verb here, and stealing is non-finite verb here, and working as a noun, right? So stealing the money. What the boy denied? Question is what the boy denied. So answer is stealing the money. So this stealing the money is which phrase here? That is noun phrase. Next one is, to write such rubbish is disgraceful. To write such rubbish is disgraceful. Now, what is disgraceful? What is disgraceful? That is the question. So answer is, to write such a rubbish is disgraceful. So what we have learned here today, that how to get the noun phrase. We have learned about the phrase. The phrase is a group of words which is not having a complete meaning, right? Next we have learned that the noun, about the types of the phrases, where we learned how to get the noun phrases, how to identify the noun phrases. And the word which I gave you, the very important thing to get the noun phrase is what? W-H-A-T. So what you have to do with this word, you have to sort out first subject and the verb from the sentence, and that subject and verb will help you to make the question with this subject and verb. Like I want, what I want, right? And the answer of that question, what I want, was to eat pizza, and that was a noun phrase, right? So this is quite easy. So please take the screenshot of this, note it down, try to solve your exercises in the book which are given to you, and you may take help of different grammar books where you can get such examples of noun phrases, solve them too. And please keep on learning and studying. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you very much. In next part of video, we will learn how to find out adjective phrase, and the second part, adverb phrase.